convention, it's convention, it's convention, it's convention, it's convention, it's convention. It's amazing because Emily and I were there last year and we're having all kinds of feels, right? And we've been like in tears and elevated and high and emotional all day long watching the live stream, which is really amazing. And we're remembering what it was like to be there last year. If you ever get a chance to go, you should go because it's really special. Do you want to say anything about it from last year?
Yeah, I feel like there's just this energy about it that's really positive and exciting, and there's so much new information about like research and products and things that they're nothing like you expect either, and it's all just like you can feel like the heart-centeredness of the whole company, and it just like blows your mind.
It's pretty powerful and it's very overwhelming, and there's 35,000 people there, and they have 2 arenas because we all don't fit into one arena.
Yeah.
And this year, Emily and I's schedules didn't allow us to be able to go to the live version, so we're watching online. And today they unveiled all the new products. So this also happens annually. doTERRA brings out new products every year. And so we want to share just a little bit about what they are with you. And of course, we'll start doing some research and we'll start getting information for you. And maybe next week or the week after, we'll break them down and be more consistent with them. And we're dive more deeply into them.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy this convention kit on October 1st. Or no, excuse me, you can buy all the products on October 1st, right?
Yeah.
Something's open on October 1st. This just came out today. So the kit goes live on October 1st and then products are for sale individually after that. You want to jump on this because I think you can get it on October 1st at a savings cost. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that.
Last year?
Yeah, I can't remember, but we'll find out for you and we'll get more information for you. One thing that I want to say, I remember Dr. Hill saying this last year. Last year was the 10-year anniversary of doTERRA. And they said, we're in this for the long game. We're in this to change lives. We're in this to change the healthcare system. We are here to give an alternative. And that's when they launched the whole, we're opening centers all over the country, like minute clinics, but health style with doTERRA oils in them. And then they brought out the Yarrow Palm last year, and they brought out the turmeric last year. And they said that going forward, all of the products are going to be health related. And this year, you guys, they do not disappoint. I don't know if you want to say anything about any of them coming up.
I mean, I literally just learned them like 5 minutes before this, so maybe you want to go.
I'm so excited. Okay, so Peppermint, we all know is great for digestive support. And it's coming out in soft gel capsules, which is dual coated so that the stomach acid begins to break down the soft gel capsule for you, and the peppermint can go through to your digestive tract. And they come in this cute little bottle. It's white and it has purple on it because peppermint is purple. Then the Yarrow Palm line, they've taken, if you have not tried Yarrow Palm yet, you guys, we've been talking about Yarrow Palm all year, and you've been seeing me putting it under my eyes like a football player or somebody, like a baseball player with sun marks, right? Get yourselves the Yarrow Palm, because now what they've done is they've put it into capsules so that you can take it internally easily.
Yeah.
And I think they're soft gels. That might have been the one that was in the hand.
Yeah.
I think for everybody, right? They showed a picture of supplements in their hand. So I think that's that. And then they have this huge pump bottle, and you do it for your body. Okay. I'm just saying, if it gets rid of your wrinkles on your face, imagine what it can do for your décolletage and your backs of your hands and your knee skin and your feet and all that great stuff. So just think about that. I will definitely be ordering that first. Okay, so then they've also included turmeric capsules. Last year they had the turmeric oil. This year they brought out capsules, and you take them daily as a supplement. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory, as we all know. Emily has a great, what is it? What's the milk recipe?
Oh, golden milk with turmeric oil. So it's a lot better than the powder. It's actually available to your cells to actually get the benefits, whereas the powder, it's like you don't get as many benefits. If any, it's more so the taste. So yeah, you can make that with your oils. That's on the doTERRA blog if you Google golden milk.
Do you have it on your website or anywhere? No.
Yeah, I have a whole post on turmeric that I'll link up.
Okay, link it here after the video.
Awesome.
Okay. So capsules are coming, and you do your turmeric oil and you do your turmeric capsules and your anti-inflammatory all hooked up. Celery seed is coming. Celery seed is a digestive aid. It's in that whole category with fennel and with the Digest Zen blend. But it's a single oil all by itself. Then we've got, hang on, I've got to cross these off, you guys, because I'm like all over the place with what they are, and I'm saving some of them for later for you. Lemon eucalyptus. I know nothing about lemon eucalyptus, but the people that were talking about it on social media were like, oh my God, yeah, it's really awesome. So there's something amazing about that, and we'll figure it out, and we'll debrief it with you.
Those two together sounds
I know.
really good.
Yeah. It must smell really fresh and clean, I think.
Yeah.
And then there's black spruce. Black spruce is amazing. Black spruce is an adaptogen. It calms you the F down. It's inside balance oil, and it's inside forgive oil. Yeah. And console. It's in console too.
Oh.
No, rose is in console. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up. So it's a 5 ml now that's going to come out singularly. And when they were showing the charts of how much it has of the calming agent in it, it's like surpassing everything else on the chart. It just goes way, way far high. So if you're somebody who's prone to stress, black spruce is going to be one that you're going to be wanting to put on your body. You're going to want to diffuse it. It's just going to be amazing. Okay. Then now in the kids collection, they're adding another oil called Tamer. It is amazing. It's this light blue, sort of seafoam green, pale blue color, and it's for digestive support. If you've got young children, if you've got babies, or if you yourself or you have an elder who have sensitive skin, you want to be using Tamer instead of Digest Zen. It's the softer version of that, which I'm really glad about. They're going to add this to the kids kit, and you'll be able to get it separately, but I'm glad that they finally put this in, because oftentimes little kids can't have the Digest Zen like we have because it's just too strong for them. Even my son with the diluted Digest Zen, sometimes he felt like it was a little too much. So I'm glad.
I was thinking that the other day, like, why don't they have a kids version of that? Because they have like Stronger and the On Guard, and then they had it, and I was like, perfect.
Yeah. So now they've got one, which we're really excited to share and use, and I will be buying that for my kid. Citronella, you guys, finally doTERRA has got citronella. After all these years, 11 years it took them to get citronella. You all know citronella is great for getting rid of the mosquitoes and the bugs. Done, enough said. doTERRA citronella is the best, because we know doTERRA's quality of product is the best. And then we've got the new line. Okay, I feel like I want to like jump for joy.
Yeah.
It's called Adaptive. A-D. All right, take two. Sorry, we don't know where we left off. It told us we had a poor connection. So I'm going to finish telling you about the Adaptive line. This is amazing. There is a roller ball for the essential oil. There is an essential oil neat in the bottle, and then there is a soft gel capsule. And this is for anybody who experiences any kind of stress or emotional anxiety or emotional intensity that is just where you spiral out. Adaptive line is going to be for you. I'm going to cry again. I've been crying all afternoon thinking about this. I know so many people in our world that have anxiety, and it just causes them so much pain. And what do our doctors tell us to do? Take meds. And what do the meds do? They give you bad side effects. So I'm so excited that we finally now have a targeted, powerful support for our loved ones and ourselves to be able to help us. See, I'm getting all worked up. I just can't help it. This is really amazing stuff, you guys. Our young children are going to be able to use this and not feel crippled in school and not feel anxious about going to school or feel anxious about making friends. The adults in our lives are going to be able to wake up in the morning and not feel like they're stressed and not have their anxiety spiral out so they can't get out of bed. We're going to be able to go to bed easily at night and go to sleep with restful sleep and not spiral out because our minds are racing and we can't control the busyness of our minds. There are so many people in our society that have these kinds of things happening. And this is going to be a line that really is like an alternative medical prescription. That is my own term. That is not doTERRA's. Okay. Don't use that. That is not compliant language. But if we were talking about what we were talking about before, I feel like, right, with doTERRA saying we're changing the healthcare game, we're building healthcare clinics, and we're bringing you health products. They brought us turmeric last year. They brought us yarrow palm last year. This year, they're bringing us turmeric in an easier to take, buy off the shelf, ready-made form. They're giving us yarrow palm in a pump bottle and in supplements. And they're giving us an entire new line of products to support our stress. So think about this. This is what I was trying to think about before. You go to the drugstore and you get the Pepto-Bismol and you get the Advil, and you go to the doctor and you get the antidepressants, and like so many moms. I know so many moms of young children who are put on antidepressants because they're postpartum. What the F? You don't need an antidepressant because you're postpartum. It's just because your hormones are regulated and irregulated and fluctuating, and your body's out of whack because you gave birth. You don't need an antidepressant. You need natural herbs to be able to support you in nourishing you back into balance, right? Give me an amen, sisters. Give me some, like, type something in the comments here when you hear this part, when you're watching the video, because we need to be able to support each other and love each other and not feel like our Western medical male doctors will poo-poo all over us in that way. Sorry, I'm on a soapbox. I need to get off. But anyway, so that's why this is really important. That's why doTERRA is in this for the long game. That's why doTERRA is changing lives and making the healthcare system turn topsy-turvy on its head. And when you are using these products yourselves and you're sharing them with your family and your family is receiving benefit, you are supporting yourselves with natural medicine. We all are doing this together. It is an environmental move. It is an environmental shift. Should we talk about the stewardship of how this all works? I'm just wondering, like, a huge part of convention, it's 5 days long. And the reason it's 5 days long is because a huge part of it is education and sourcing information and meeting growers and meeting farmers. They just today in the live feed had a guy from Bulgaria. He's like the head sourcer in Bulgaria for lavender and melissa and frankincense and some rose. And he was there live on stage with Emily Wright talking about how the company several years ago, the Bulgarian sourcers were working with other companies and they were being gypped. They hadn't been paid in 5 years for the lavender oil. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that was
that
wild.
they were making 5 years. And then doTERRA came and said, well, we'll pay you, and we'll give you bonuses for high quality, and we'll pay you on time, and we'll build you facilities so you don't have to build them yourselves. And, oh, you need a distillery? Let's build you 5 because we like your stuff so much that we want you to have high volume product. So let's build you 5 distilleries. And so there's this massive, massive economic boom there now. And this gentleman was on stage talking about it all. So that's what doTERRA is all about. Sourcing, fair wages, helping people in communities that need to have economic stability and support, bringing around this understanding of the healthcare system and bringing it forward, right? It's just amazing. One more product we forgot to share. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
The small one, you know?
Yes. Yeah. So the surprise product is rose in undiluted, like pure form, 5 milliliter. And that also comes from Bulgaria. And they're talking about how it takes 10,000 roses to make just this 5 milliliter bottle. So it is at a higher price, and that's why I like how they have both options, like the touch, which is diluted and really affordable.
Yeah.
And this one is like, if you want the pure 100% one, I think it was $275. So it's really important. And Emily Wright was talking about how she's one of the founding executives. And she was talking about how one of her daughter had an issue with her skin and something with like an immune thing, and then she got it from like a plastic jumpy castle kind of thing. And she was gonna take baths in bleach, and her mom asked her, like, do you want to do this? Like, we also can try other things. And they tried rose undiluted, and that was what helped her through. So it's really good for immune support. And they call it the queen of oils too, which I really like. So like frankincense is the king of oils, and then rose is queen of oils, and it has self-love and helps you break down those walls that you put up after you're hurt, which I thought was really amazing. And as I was learning this, I'm like swiping rose all over. I'm like,
of course, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you put a little bit of rose behind your ears, it helps to protect you antivirally. Rose is one of the most amazing antivirals for skin, topically, that there is. Any kind of rash, any kind of like touch-borne icky grossness that you pick up in public, like from like holding the the handlebar on the bus, or like touching the door and like somebody has got a communicable disease on the door, you use rose on your skin and it gets rid of the stuff like that. It just gets it gone. And so you put it behind your ears and it's an antiviral for you, but you also start to spread aromatic rose loving compassion in the room with you. So it's great for when you're angry or when you're about to enter into a contentious conversation with somebody else, because you're helping to aromatically infuse the essence of love and calmness and peace into the space so that the other person that you're with, I'm thinking about my child who sometimes has meltdowns, and it would be lovely for me to put on my rose oil and then give him hugs to help him calm down. So think about that for yourselves. Okay, so those are all the new products.
And diffusers.
Oh, tell them about that.
Yeah, there's 2 new diffusers. Volo, I think it's called. And
they're big.
Literally just watched this like right before this. And they're big and they have like kind of like geometric like panels on it, and there's a marble one that's white, which I really like, and then there's a black one which is really cool too, like very modern and sleek looking, and I think they're made from like porcelain, which is nice to have like a stone diffuser in the mix with the other like plastic ones.
Yeah. And it all comes in a cute convention bag, which is nice because it's reusable and it is eco-friendly. And I think Manuka was also in there.
I think that's if you went to convention.
Oh, like that was the specialty. Oh,
yeah.
No more birch. They used to give birch. Birch is not in I guess birch is not around anymore. Manuka comes from New Zealand, and it's a really lovely oil, and sometimes it's on special, but once it was on special.
Yeah.
That when you go to convention, you get a special oil in your bag, so that was it. Oh, Manuka. Okay, what else can we tell you? So we're going to start researching all these products for you, and we're going to bring you information about them. And remember, you can get them on October 1st. You can get the kits yourselves. It's a really great way to introduce yourselves to the products. So for my family, I am absolutely doing the Yarrow Palm as anti-inflammatory supplements, and I am doing the Adaptive line for totally, I mean, like for the rest of our lives. We have family members that just have anxiety that just spirals out, and this is going to save their lives. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they might be able to get off Western medicine because of this. I mean, this just is like a total life game changer, right? Interestingly, for those of you who have family with heart issues and blockages in their hearts, if they have like calcified stuff in their arteries, or they have buildup of stuff and they need to have bypass surgeries, Yarrow Palm taken internally helps to start to break all of that calcification down. I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't tell you that there will be efficacy results. I can't promise that it happens for everyone, but I have family members who have been taking it, and their doctors have been noticing that they are having more openness in their arteries in their heart to have more blood pumping through. That's atypical, right? Results vary, but just think about this. When you now take the Yarrow Palm in the supplement that came out today, what are you helping your heart do over the long run? And if you start when your heart is healthy and you're younger, or wherever you are in your age range of life, start now when you're in your 80s and 90s, because we're going to start living that long, hundreds, right? You'll be healthier. So just think about that. Anything else to recap?
That's all I have.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Sorry for all the technology glitches. And when we go back to collate all of this to replay it in the membership website for all of the members, Divine Lotus doTERRA members, I will piece it all together. So the 2 videos will be together, and I will edit the sound so that it'll all be one podcast for you to download. Until next time.
Thank you.
Bye.